comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
We're seeing you on the
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Low heavy uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Goes for a projectile to try and change, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. We're near the end of the round. Both fighters have full drive gauges stopped. Rough tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? From up above. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Oh, could be the start of something. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Doing some quick planning? Changes things up with an overhead. Nice block on the overhead. Not much life difference. Dashes up. Player 2 pro is denied. What a read! Blocks the low kick. Crowns him from above. Low heavy, but no go. There's a drive impact. Oh, here we low heavy. Gets the tips with the low heavy. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Medium kick hits. Slides and goes for the legs. The low. Smart stuff, hoping at that range to zone the opponent. Jumps. Here comes the corner pressure. The low kick hits. Pokes with a kick. Sets up with the jump in. Rushes in. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Closes it. Oh my, the throw tech. Low heavy. Oh, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, no fair.
Ooh, taking him for a ride. This can lead to some big damage. Ugh, take a seat. Drama jamma. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
We're seeing you on the scene.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Throws him down. Trips him up. Still slugging it out here. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. A little too greedy there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. From low heavy to shout of earth, cranking it up. Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. Each hit is so important here. They're absolutely in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
This is the grab. Are we going to see some fireworks? Slides and goes for the legs. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Gets the jump in. Decides to meet them in the air. Going in, charges forward. Player 2 will look to knock them out of the air. That's gonna leave them rattled. Their spacing is so finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low heavy. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. All right. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Nails the anti-air. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Uses a long range attack pair to zone them perfectly. Big low reaching heavy. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown. Smart play with the throw. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oh, they can't ignore that super gauge gap. Drink level maxed out. This party's getting crazy. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Those fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in, wrecks them. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Blocks the low kick. Oh, here we go. What? The low kick hit. Sets up with the jump in. Just what they were after. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Sorry, no hands.
Goes for the command grab. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Those hit harder than normal throws and really pile on the pressure. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Feeling out the spacing. Well-timed corner switch. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The super armor does its job. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Tries to catch him out with the arch step. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Going in, blocks it. The drive impact is denied. Shows a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick hits. Slides and goes for the leg. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Ooh, what a smart throw. Escapes the corner. Arc step. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Tries the cannon spike. This is gonna hurt. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Jumps. Takes their legs out. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Still plenty of time left. Oh, could be the start of something. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Low heavy. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. A quick breather. Escapes the cork. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Punish counter sets the table. What's next, boss? Super art incoming. Bushin Ninja Star Sniper. This is how the Bushin Ryu roll. Okay, keep the low. Low heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Jamma Jamma! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Bushinryu on the scene. Prepare.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Who's gonna make a move? No good up high. Throws him down. Trips him up. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Picture perfect punish counter. Nice Manesh Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Opts for the goes for the super art. Gets carried to the corner. Safely increases their throw level. No escaping that. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Slides and goes for the legs. Long Quan takes them off their feet. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have going on the offensive? That increasing metal level is gonna mean more damage and more of a threat from each round. What'll happen here? From low heavy to smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Smart play with the throw. Going in? Player 2 has the chance to win. That's gonna leave him rattled. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Hugs nothing but air. Who will set the bait at this range? No! Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Open anti-air in the clutch. Slides and goes for the legs. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Ooh, he crowns them from above. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at the damage. That's gonna leave him rough. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Anti-air drops him. They gotta make something happen to increase Monho's metal level. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Reads them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Was looking for that jump attack. Not shy with the grab. Slides and goes for the legs. Jumps in. Tries to catch him out with the arc. The big play does it. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fire? Will this super art connect? No. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Were they baiting them into that? Amazing concentration on display as they punished when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Not close enough for the throw. Knockdown and perfect parry. How will they follow up? Perfect read with the drive parry. Manej Dwara in for the long game return. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in? Big time whip! Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Arts, that's gonna leave him rattled. What's that? The low kick hit! Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They gotta close it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Doc knocked them out of the air. Who's going to steal this win? Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both fighters are raring to go. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Low heavy. Base out the low kick. Looking for a hole. All prepped up. Ready to go. Perfection. Connects with the throw. The low kick hits. The jump in is enough. Big time whip. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Dangerous range here. Arch! That's gonna leave him rattled. Okay, here we go. What a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Lays on the pressure with the projectile, throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The drive impact net them a sweet punish counter. That should teach them you can't just throw out moves. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Life lead open. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, easy tech. Player 2 will have to fight back here without ankle low heavy connected. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Breaks those shins. Hits them with a stop and pop. Shinku Hadouken! Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? They can't squander this punish counter technique. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach, trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Good anti-air. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The jump in is denied. Whiffs the throw. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Long low attack hit. Takes a trip. One combo can end this round right now. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player experiencing burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be this? Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opens with a jump in? Who's going to start things off? Medium kick. Risky up close scrap still going. From low heavy to smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Rising uppercut. Drive gauge gap here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. With experiencing burnout. Jumps up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Are we gonna see a comeback? All in with the rock. Blocks it. Low heavy. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Uses their drive gauge. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? This can lead to some big damage. Jump. Sets up with the jump in. Amazing. The low. Throw is denied. What a read. Takes their legs out. What's next? Plenty plenty of health, full gauges, sees the overhead coming. Dangerous range, drops that off. Connects with the throw. Punish counter on the action. Jumps. Drops him hard. Where you go? Links it. Two crowns them from above. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Grabs and throws him away. Closes the gap for the grab. Player one has the life advantage. From up above. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? All right, what's coming up? KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Burns the drive gauge. Big low reaching heavy. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Gets scooped from down low. The throw missed. Sneaks in above. Slides and goes for the leg. Going in. The low kick hits. Player two and finishes with the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
On the scene.
Hope you're not a fool.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That overhead was a bit obvious. The low kick is blocked. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Chasing them down, peppering them with hits and throws is the way to get them in the corner. The low doesn't connect. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Takes a trip. Pokes with a medium kick. Tries to catch him out with the arc stop. A quick brief nails the overdrive arrow kick. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Slides and goes for the legs. Player one chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. What'll happen here? Gets scooped from down low. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Their life is hanging by... No! This'll break them! Noticeable sneaks in the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Pushin on the scene.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Not shy with the grab. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life Legal makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Blocks the low heavy and... Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. The impact doesn't do anything. Brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Looking to impress. This super
It's time
plans
to
to get to the Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Show pumps the brakes on the impact. Anti-air in the clutch. The low block. Looking for a chance. Tries to catch him out with this and leads to some big damage. Are we gonna see a comeback? Gotta do better than that. Drop some hard flatlines. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Pokes with a drop that off. Low heavy, but no go. Blocks the low kick. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. We're just getting started. The low block. Shows the medium kick. Gotta be careful in with the cross. All the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Scuff him. Happy hour. He baits out the low kick. Knew the throw was coming. Drops that off. Quick medium poke. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Blocks the low kick. What now? Hits that with confidence. Ooh, what a smart throw. Noticeable life goes out of sight. Okay, here we go. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Well-timed command throw there. Good anti-air. Wow, shut down. Lots of aggression from both sides. What are they thinking here? Battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Holds out with the block. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Taking stock. Had the radar up and running. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 2 in club with a super arc connect. One chance here may end this match. Player 1 will look to apply in there. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Gets the jump in. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. From low heavy to going in. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Time to reassess the situation. There's a change of low heavy. Took him to the corner in a flash. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Slick overdrive takes him flatlines him. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Going in. The low kick hits. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Jumps in. A super art? We're just getting started here. Who will take control? This is gonna hurt. Low heavy. Baits out the low kick. Overhead. Picasso. Getting in some real damage. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they? Nothing stops this train. Thanks a meter. What now? Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Overhead, but it won't work. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player 1 missed flatlines him. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
This will be round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. The combo's there. No good up high. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. The impact gets blocked. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Deftly shuts out the jumper. From up above, takes a trip. Sticks the jump in. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Low heavy for the win. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Slides and goes for the legs. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Hits them with a stopping block. This is gonna be bad news. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Jump. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Low heavy, but no go. This unleashes some big damage. Amazing knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Impact squash. What a finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Presses for a reaction with the fire. The low. Jumps up. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. With super, the drive impact doesn't work. Drops them hard. Amazing. Low heavy. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, knocked them out of the air. The low block. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Huge chance after that wall splash. This can lead to some big damage. The jump in is denied. Throws him. Player 1, what a clutch low heavy. There's a drive impact. Who'll set the bait at this range? Big it's time to bust this out. Win. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Well-timed command throw there. Decides to puff up while they can. Both sides looking for an opening. Shows the overhead. From up above. The jump-in is being... Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Denies the low heavy. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Next hit will end the round. What'll happen here? Closing moments of the match. A thunderous driving back to close the round. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Lots of life to play with and full SA meters. What will they do? Oh, easy tech. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player two holding on to that corner advantage. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this. Hits them with a stopping body. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Shows a medium kick. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick brief. The low kick hits. A real tech closes with the throw. Hitting him with a smart stuff. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.